I mean, we know the 675 Daytona is a good bike, just partly because it won the test last year. You know, in 2006, for me, it was the best 600 by a fair mile. The simple trick of making a 675 triple instead of a 599cc 4 means that Triumph's got an engine with a lot more character about it, a lot more grunt, a lot more drive, a lot more mid-range and bottom end, and that just makes it a rocket ship on the road. You know, you come out a corner, you open the throttle and it goes, whereas in some of the other bikes you're left waiting for the engine revs to catch up with the throttle opening you've dialed in.
You know, you've got a choice of maybe 3 gears coming out of the corner on Triumph, whereas basically most of the other ones, you've got to be in the right gear to have a decent amount of fun on it. Otherwise, you know, you're waiting for the motor to get in the designer's sweet spot, really. If you're going to pick a bike for going down roads that you didn't really know that were quite low speed and bits and pieces, you know, and it was a 600 or nothing, then the 675 is the bike, really.
Triumph's managed to put together a really sharp handling chassis as well. You know, there's fantastic suspension, a really good cast aluminium frame. They've kept the whole bike very light, which is a useful trick if you can do it, and light bikes mean better bikes pretty much. And that holds true for the Triumph as well.
Again, one of 2 bikes on test without a slipper clutch, but it's not really a problem on track, although it could, to be fair, it could do with the high seat height and the engine. I think the centre of gravity is quite high, really, with the whole chassis. In fact, it does sort of get a bit backed into the corners once you start getting a tread on.
And it looks good too. I mean, it looks different from the others. It looks special. It's got quite high-class components, you know, with the Nissan brake calipers, the suspension units.
The styling, I think for me the verdict's still a bit out, really. It's already, for me, starting to look a little bit dated. Again, I'm going to use the R6 as a benchmark. Standing next to the R6, it's kind of looking a little bit like an old bike to me now.
On the downside, the seat's too high for me. I mean, I'm 5'8", and you just stretch to reach the ground, and that can put you off at first, although once you're moving you don't notice it really.
You do get used to it quickly, and it doesn't seem to throw an undue amount of weight onto the bars either, really. But that's not to say it's a big problem, and you know, coming out of corners with the 3-cylinder engine screaming away and making an awesome noise, you can forgive it for a lot of things, to be honest.
I wouldn't be disappointed if I had this Triumph 675 as a bike to ride day to day.
It is a fantastic bike.
The normally reliable Triumph 675 Daytona has let us down a wee bit. Problem with the fuel pump relay, which took us some time to find. So we bypassed the fuel pump relay, put a feed straight from the battery to the fuel pump. And it's working now, so we just need to put a switch on it. And we've got a light switch from the wall. And some cable for the speakers in the van. But it goes, that's the main thing.
You'll be able to wire up your lights at home now.